Hi guys, today is another important day in our lives, and as usual, I am here to share a very important topic with my audience. Today, I am going to look at the situation at hand, what we are all facing today. The robberies all over the place, the crimes, and the most annoying part of it is that when these things happen, they push everything to the youth. They believe that it is the youth that are committing the crime. Though nobody has been arrested, they have not arrested the suspects, or they have not arrested the criminals to know whether they are young or old. But we conclude that it is the youth. The fact of the matter is that the youth of today have made it possible for the elders in society to always tack all the bad things to them. Any bad thing that is happening in society, they always push everything to the youth. But there's something I want all of us to look at today. Let's all think and be reasonable. When a crime is committed and the culprit is not apprehended, you might never know whether the person is a young guy or is an old man. But society today, when anything happens, we quickly don't allow the police to do their work and bring out the culprits, for us to know their ages, for us to know whether they are young or old. We push everything to the youth. They want quick money. They want quick money. The youth of today, they want quick money. Who gave birth to these children? The elderly in society who keep saying that the youth of today, they want quick money. Who gave birth to them? Did you train your child and make him aware that the only way to success is hard work and determination? Did you train him? Did you make him to know that the only way you can become successful is through hard work and determination? Did you train that child? As if these children or these young guys, they came from heaven. They came from hell. They dropped from the sky. These young people, they have families. They have father and mother. Because if a man and a woman don't come together, I don't see how a child will be born. I know there are other ways that, through scientific ways, that somebody can be born. But in Ghana, I don't want to talk about that. We all know that in Ghana, everybody is born by a man impregnating a woman. So whatever happens, these children have parents. They have father, they have mother. Whether the father can be identified or not, I don't care. What I know is that a man and a woman have come together and give birth. And when you give birth to a child, did you take good care of the child? Did you train the child how to become a good person in society? You give birth like a cow. You give birth to children and allow them go and feed yourself. As if they are cows or they are pigs. There's something that God created in animals that made them to be able to feed themselves. Animal is not a human being. So don't give birth to a child and ask him to go and feed himself, when you know very well that this child will grow up one day and become a thorn in our flesh. And that is what is happening today. The young guys today have become thorn in the flesh of society. We, the elders in society, they created these problems. Parents should be held responsible. Politicians should be held responsible. There are so many factors that is bringing all these things that we are seeing today. And we don't want to sit down and look at the root cause of all this. What we do is that once there's a crime, we jump into say that the youth, they want quick money. They want quick money. But we don't want to sit down and look at the factors that is leading to the youth doing all these kind of crimes. There are so many broken homes in the society. So many broken homes. When I talk, I know what I'm saying. There are so many single parents. Either the child is staying with the father or the child is staying with the mother. The mother and the father, they don't stay together. How do you expect such a child to grow well? How do you expect such a child to have a good upbringing? It's not possible. Already, the man, they're all poor. And you give birth. And now only one person has to take care of that person. How do you think the person will grow up? We create monsters in our society. And when they turn around to eat us, then we start blaming society. We start blaming everybody. It is the young people. It is they want quick money. They want quick money. Let me ask the elders. Let me ask the politicians. In your time, when you were growing up, did you see malams? Did you see spiritualists on TV advertising that if you come, they'll give you quick money? I'm just asking a question. When you were growing up, during the 1930s and the 1940s, those of you who were born in 1912 and you are still alive, those of you who were born in that age, were you having people shown on TV saying that, come, I'll give you quick money, I'll give you this, I will give that, and people collect money and allow these people to advertise their activities on TV, and these young children, they have seen all this. What do you expect them to do? Then when these things, when they begin to commit crime, then we intend to blame everything to them. We don't look at ourselves. We are the cause. The elders in society, the politicians in society, they are causing all these problems. That's the root cause. Look, you can go around and be shooting at Nima police station, Nima Odoko, where and be catching donkeys. Be catching people that their parents have left them and they become miserable. They become useless in society. They become hopeless and they decide that, okay, the only thing I can do is to find my colleagues who are like me. We drink, we smoke, and we pickpocket. That is all that they know. Who gave birth to those children? Go around and ask people who are able to stand the test of time and grow their children to become who they are, whether they are on the street, whether they are doing robbery. 90% of couples who are able to bring up their children the right way, they are not on the street robbing people. They are in big places working. We create monsters, and when they turn out to eat us, then we start complaining. This channel is going to say it as it is. So let's stop the blame game and blame ourselves. The elders in society, the politicians, let's blame ourselves. We created these monsters. You don't create a monster and turn around and say that, and when it begins to eat you, then you turn around and be blaming people. You don't blame anybody, you blame yourself. When you gave birth to this child, without taking care of him or her, how do you expect him to grow? The only friends you can find is those that are standing by the toilet. If you give birth to a child and you don't put him in school, where do you think he will? Which people do you think he will associate himself with? My father's time, my parents' time, there were no malams and ritualists on TV. There are a lot of TV stations today who allow these people to come and give them money and advertise their activities on TV, and these children are seeing. What do you expect them to do? And when it happens, then we turn around and say that the youth are committing crimes. Do we know the root cause of? Until the day we are able to solve the root cause of all these problems, these things will never happen. Until men and women stay together and take good care of their children to grow up and become responsible in society, these things will never happen. It will never stop. Because we continue to breed them. You arrest 1,000 today, 2,000 will come. That is the more reason why all over the years we are not being able to curb these problems. Because we keep breeding. People still impregnate each other. I love you, I love you. They have sex, enjoy themselves, and give birth to a child. Especially male child. Then they abandon the child. At the age of 3, at the age of 4, this child started fending for himself. You expect that child to grow up and become a good person in society. You expect that child to grow up and become responsible. You are lying. Because where the people that help him to grow up are the junkies and criminals, that is the only place he can go and find friends. Let's look at the world today. Materialism. In the olden days, was there an iPhone? Was there Toyota Camry? Was there Mercedes Benz? The fine things on this planet today is too much. The temptation is too much for the youth. We are letting them to see so many good things. My father's time, my parents' time, there was no iPhone, there was no Mercedes Benz, there was no this thing. There was no shopping malls. There was nothing like pizza. So how do you expect my father to go and steal and go and buy what? You want my father to go and steal? What will he, even if he steal, who is going to buy it? That time, the olden days, when you steal, when you go and steal somebody gadget like radio or whatever, you will not get anybody to buy it. So there is no need for you to even go and steal. But today, before they will even go and steal the person, there is somebody who is already waiting for them to bring it for him to buy. An elderly person is waiting for the young children to go and buy it so that he will give them small money and take it and take their gadgets. That is why you see people cutting people's hands because of food. Because they know when they get it and they go. There's an elderly man waiting to pay them small money and take it. We don't expect people, our elderly people in society, politicians, we don't expect people to tell you this. This is common sense. When there is no buyer, there will not be a seller. So these children go and steal these things because they know that when they steal and steal, there's an elderly man somewhere who has a shop, who is going to buy these things. Because if I steal this, I will not get a buyer. I won't go and steal it because I'm wasting my own time. My father's time, you can't steal something and go and sell. Who is going to buy it? You can't go, even if you go and steal a goat, you don't get any trouble decent to buy. Nobody will buy because there were honest people. There were so many honest people in society. What is happening today in Ghana today? What is happening in the world today? Everybody is dishonest. Everybody is a criminal. Then when something happens, then we put everything to the young guy. We don't know that we are breeding these monsters. You may turn around to eat us. Self-blaming. Have we checked ourselves properly? We, the elders, the politicians, the elders in society, did we check well who gave birth to these children? Why do you allow a child to grow up and become a monster? And you are a parent. Whether you are living together, you are single parent, broken home, I don't care. What I know is that two people make love to bring up these children. Until the day we all begin to talk the truth, there will never be peace. These young children, when they are grown, they become helpless. Some of them are on the street at the age of 3, at the age of 4. You expect such a person to grow up and become a fine gentleman in society. You lie. You lie because he has started smoking and drinking at that age. And they have grown up to become a monster. So when they are eating us today, giving us headache, we need to look at this problem holistically and find the root cause of this problem. Until the day our politicians and our elderly in society sit down and say, look, better late than never. Let's find ways and means to help these children. They need help. You think the blame game is going to solve the problem? You think the blame game is going to solve the problem? It is not going to solve the problem. Blame game is not going to solve the problem. Until we are able to solve the root cause, we are able to identify the root cause of all these problems. And I've mentioned so many factors already. Broken homes. After making love, allow to buy kebab and all those things, and chew and go and have sex and bring up a human being, you decide to disappear. You enjoy the sex. Maybe I will never leave you. I can die for you. When they are making sex, this is the conversation they do. And when a child comes out of it, then they abandon this innocent child to suffer. Elderly society. Politicians, you are doing a disservice to the young, to the youth in society, and that is breeding monsters. As we are talking today, there are a lot of babies that are born at the hospital that they have given birth to them, and they will start the same generation. They will start coming up again because the parents are not going to take care of them. Until we are able to put this thing right, this kind that we are seeing, it will never stop. This world hates the truth. Politicians and our elders, you have left these young children down. You have made them become what they are today. What are you doing at all to help these children, to bring these children, to change their behavior, to let them know that robbery and crime is not the only way to life. There are other sides of life apart from crime. What are we doing to let these people know about this? All the rich men in society, they are all old men. If you think I'm lying, go around and do your survey. 90% of rich men in China today, they are all old men. Why? Why is it that the young guys are not making it, but the old men are rather making it? Because 70% of them are politicians. Materialism today, the young guys are exposed to so much fashionable gadgets in town, in society, on TV, on the radio, everything. And you are living your father is poor, your mother is poor in the society. Nobody will respect them, and you are a child grown up, and you see how your father and mother is being disgraced because you are poor. How do you expect that person to do? Do you think you want to become like the mother and the father? He's in the house because the father and the mother is very poor. Nobody will respect them. But the only thing they know is that people respect only the elite. People respect only people who have money. So, and the person is a young guy. What do you think is going through his mind? Because his mind has come to his mind has come to realize that the only way that you can be respected in society is if you have money, if you are rich. This is what we are telling our young men today, and they are doing everything to become rich. So don't wake up and come around and tell people that they want money quick. They want money quick. Your time, there was no iPhone. Your time, there was no Mercedes Benz. Your time, there was no all kind of these fashionable things we are seeing today. They were not there. So you people should count yourself lucky. Today world is different from the 1920s and the 1930s. If you go and steal in the 1920s, when you go and steal a goat, you will not get any job woman to come and buy it. Nobody will buy it. So there's no need for you to go and steal. But today, people will even call you and tell you that there's a big goat over there. If you can steal it from me, I'll give you half of the price. There are elders who are telling these young children to go and commit those crimes and bring the thing for them to buy. We are not looking at that. We push everything to the youth. Let's help them. These people, they are like sick people. Let's help them. They need help. They need help. And until we start helping them, society will continue to be unbearable for us to live, whether police or no police. Every society there is crime, even in America, where security is at the highest level. They have crime. Crime is going on there. We all know this. But it's not like in Africa here. Because only few people are rich. The money belongs to only few people. The money belongs to only few people. So if the money belongs to only few people, you think the rest of the people will sit down to allow you to enjoy it? They will come for some of the money. They will come and take some of the money. So let's put this blame at our doorsteps. We the elders in society, civil society, the politicians. Let's bow down our head in shame. We have let these guys down. We have let the youth down. Somebody go to school, pay school fees, stay. By the time he completes school, he has no job. All the school fees he has paid is useless. If he was putting that money in the bank, he will go and get interest. The elders in society, let's be very, very careful. You can't create a monster and begin to blame others. Monsters don't come by themselves. Somebody gave birth to these children. They are human beings. Human beings brought the children to life. A man and a woman. They enjoy themselves. They have sex and enjoy, calling names and be crying. Now they brought something and you left that person alone. Because if you investigate properly, a lot of these street guys are the ones causing these problems. Nobody coming from a nice, well organized house and go and be robbery. There's no way for you. All these crimes that are being committed by people, if you are able to arrest them and investigate properly and ask them questions, you will realize that some of them, they don't even know where their parents are living. They don't even know where their parents are living. So don't let us create monsters. And when they begin to eat us, then we begin to complain, be blaming everybody. Until we stop creating monsters, we'll continue to have all these problems. And that is the truth, that this life, nobody wants to hear the truth. The olden days where crime was very less, it is not today. Materialism is so important. And the youth, they have passion for good things. The youth of today have passion for good things because we the elders made them to believe that without money you are nobody. So they are doing everything to make money. We the elders, the politicians, we have made them to believe that without money you are nobody. So they have to do everything to make money. So let's stop this blame game. The youth, they want quick money, quick money, quick money. Every day everybody is saying quick money. This world today, without money, can you do anything? Even without money, your dogs will not greet you. Your dogs will not even come and welcome you. We have made everything today that without money, nobody is anybody. Without money, you are nobody. And the youth, they've grown up to see that if they don't have money, they are nobody. So what do you expect them to do? If we had made them in the beginning, the time they were young, to let them know that, look, whether money or no money, there's a better life. But what are we doing? The rich in society, they flaunt their wealth. The politicians, when they steal our money, they buy these luxury cars and they're flaunting them all over the place. You think I'm a poor guy, I have my beautiful girlfriend, you're a politician, you go and steal money and come and buy me over, come and confiscate my girlfriend, come and take my girlfriend from me because of money. You expect that guy who is determined not to make it. You will make it. Whether hook or crook, you will find a ways and means to come to also get money. And you will come to your house for some of the money. Let's be careful. And let's stop the blame game. And look at the root cause. Let's arrest these people and investigate them. You see that some of them are broken homes. It is we the elders, the society, politicians, society. Most of these people are coming from broken homes. Let's be careful. And believe that we can help this. They are like sick people. Let's help them. Let's help them. They need help. The youth of today need help. Some of them are pushed to do these things because they don't have a choice. So this quick money syndrome, the youth of today, they like quick money, Let's stop it. Let's stop it. If you give birth to a child and train the child properly, let the child know that money is not everything. The child will not grow up and be taking guns and be chasing banks to be taking their money. They don't even care whether they are cared or not. Let's be careful. So this is a message to the elders and then the politicians. Let's help our children. Let's help the young, the youth. They need help. That is all that they need. All this that we are suffering, we have a peaceful environment. If you want to check all the countries that their employment rate is high, they have less crime. The countries that they have high employment rate, they have less crime. Go to Switzerland. They have less crime because everybody is having work to do. And when you are working, as I'm sitting here, my main conscience is what am I going to create tomorrow? If you see me, I'm not thinking about where I'll get 1 million, where I'll get 3 million, where I'll get 4 million tomorrow. No, where I'll go and rob. No, what I'm thinking is what can I create tomorrow so that I can let people would like it. This is what is going through my mind. Even as I'm doing this video, I've already thinking about what I will say tomorrow. So my mind is always engaged with what I'm doing, with the passion that I'm doing. If a young guy is sitting down somewhere after taking tramadol, cocaine, weed, sitting in the toilet, hiding behind the toilet, at the beach, what do you expect them to do? What do you think they need? They discuss. These people, when they come together and they are smoking and they drink, what do you think they are discussing? Even when they get this, how will I put it? When they are given a contract to kill people, who gives them the contract? Is it not politicians and the wealthy in society? Is it not the elderly who give these young people the contract to kill people? So we create these people. Let's let's be realistic. We create these people. We create these monsters. So when they begin to eat us, don't let us start blaming people. We give them contract to go and kill people. Let's be careful. Until the day Peter Tosh says something that if there's no, until the world has justice, there will never be peace. Until the world has justice, there will never be peace. Everything comes to the elderly politicians. The elderly society, the politician society. These are the two people who are causing all this trouble. What they know is their selfish interest. How many of their children you will see them committing armed robbery, committing crime? Only few of them. So most of the people who commit these crimes, they are homeless, they are broken homes, they are helpless. There's nothing they can do about it. At the age of 3, the person has started fending for himself or herself. What do you expect them to do? After the ladies, they are blessed that God has given them something they can sell. That is all. Many of the young ladies are into hookup. They are selling their bodies and be making money. And the young girls, the young guys, because they don't have that advantage, they also resulted in committing crime. So the women, the young women are into hookup, and the young guys are into robbery. That is how it is. It's the nature of the world today. And the young and the elderly in the Protestant society, they should bow down their head in shame. They are creating all this problems. All right. You've heard everything. This channel is a channel of importance. It's not a channel for the gallery. It's a channel of importance. So always make time to watch this program, because what we say here, we say it as it is. We are pen and fair. We always say it as it is. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And once again, like I said, I always create topics that I think has a way of helping society through education. Thank you very much, and may God bless everybody. Bye-bye.